HCK here from HCK Blog. Today, let's take a tour of Hardoff in Urawa, Japan. Now here is the PSP section. In America, the PSP died. Well, it didn't die, but it petered out. In Japan, it's still going strong. There's a lot of great titles that have been released for it, and a lot of great titles still on the horizon. Beyond that is the Nintendo DS section and Nintendo 3DS, followed by the Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii. Now here are the PS3 games. It's interesting to look at this. You can see how the style of games have changed through the years between what we see here in the kind of games like Mercenaries to what we see here in the junk section. There's a GameCube up there. There's a PlayStation 2 there. An original Famicom, PSX units, and a Sega Victor Saturn. At 1,500 yen, that's a steal. Now there's a Neo Geo CD system, some Donkey Konga controllers, Guitar Freaks controllers in the box. Beyond that, you can see some Samba de Amigo controllers, just all sorts of good stuff in the junk section. Now here are PC Engine games. There's also a few Mega CD games that are mixed into here. And you can't really see the prices all that well. It's about 300 yen for a PC Engine game. Well, a Saturn game somehow got in there. And there's a HuCard game. Another HuCard game. Coming over here are boxed Super Famicom games. The problem is they put the price stickers on the boxes, so you got to peel those off. Sometimes they can be really, really gummy. Now here's their PlayStation selection. They have boxes and boxes of PlayStation games. There's Parasite Eve, Biohazard 2. And down at the bottom in bins are just different things for different systems. You can find neat things by going through these boxes at some time. Down here you can see a PlayStation 2 stand. There's a Neo Geo Pocket in that one. Down there are Dreamcast games. We'll get to those. But here are boxes of just Super Famicom carts, loose, no instructions. They usually run around 300 yen to 500 yen each. And it's really a crapshoot what you're going to find in these. Most of them are just junk games. Super Scope 6. Super Bass Fishing. You never know what you're going to find. That's half the fun of going to a Hardoff. You don't know what's going to be there when you go. There's the Dreamcast games. Most of these are just junk. You see the same Dreamcast games everywhere you go. Very, very little selection as far as variety goes. Up here are Sega Saturn games. I have a few boxes of these. Most of them, again, are junk. There's a Puyo Puyo Sun. Good price on that, 300 yen. A really, really crapped out version of Sentimental Graffiti. Now, Famicom loose cards. These, you really never know what you're going to find. There's a lot of bad Famicom games out there. I mean, the angry video game nerd can tell you something about that. More Famicom games. For some reason, this box is mostly strategy. You can see a Super Game Boy back there, but not much good going on there.